original.
Hello and welcome to Webcrawlers, the podcast where we do a deep dive into some of our favorite mysteries. Each week we will introduce our topic, lay out our research and findings, reveal some conspiracy theories, and conclude with our own hypothesis. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
And who are our patrons for today?
Amanda and David.
Welcome to the team, guys. And I am so excited to announce that the next 2 months are packed full with guest co-hosting gigs. I mean, tomorrow I have one, Wednesday, Thursday, all next week, the week after, all through October. I mean,
wow,
it's going to be an amazing time. Wah.
This is our last regular episode.
Yeah, it's our last show together.
I have my child next week.
How are you feeling? What emotions are running through your body?
Well, mostly terrified.
Scared, okay.
I was having the weirdest thing that was happening was I was having dark that Martin died. So that's very
scary. I will raise the baby with you if that happens.
But I was talking to my therapist. She's like, "That's totally normal. That's a normal. That's
it's
like
a common dream."
Yeah, like where your partner dies, and I'm like, "Wait, I have to raise this baby myself." But I think that's gone.
Oh, good.
Now I'm worried about my cats jumping in the crib and trying to sleep with the baby. So now I'm like, "Fuck! How do I stop that from happening?"
Well, I think one of my old cats, when I was growing up, tried to pee or something on one of my brothers.
Oh, see, I'm concerned about that too, because you don't know what the cats are going to do. You don't know how they're going to
react. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have weird fears, but I'm mostly excited.
You're going to kill it. No, not literally. No! You're going to.
No. Yeah, I keep telling myself, like, babies don't just die. They don't just all of a sudden. It's very rare.
No, people have been having babies for thousands of years.
However long, hundreds of years.
However long people have been alive for.
I know. I keep telling myself, I'm like, people have babies and like they don't in crazy places.
Yeah, people like shit out babies in the forest and then just figure it out. Yeah, totally you're going to do amazing and you have so much support. And I'm sure the whole Discord will come and change diapers if you ever need it.
Yeah, I got to have everyone's going to come change diapers. Going to set up a...
You know what we should do? We should do a baby advice channel on the Discord where people can give their newborn advice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, child rearing section.
Advice
section of the Discord. Classic.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoy this very last episode. Not last forever, hopefully.
Not forever. I'll be back.
Says Melissa the Terminator.
Am I going to go the way of Maria?
Oh, God.
Disappear into the mist?
If this just becomes Webcrawlers with Allie, it's going to be a huge disaster. Melissa... I'm so excited. What is our episode about today?
Well, today I originally was going to do one about like some missing girl, but then I was
Who needs that bullshit?
Who needs that? Let's do something fun and internet
drama.
It's a
fun time.
So we're going to talk about all of the crazy drama surrounding this movie called Don't Worry, Darling.
I've been following it closely and I'm so excited.
And if you're on Twitter like regularly, you probably know what's going on, but if you're not like on the internet regularly and you've probably heard about things, it's confusing.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with.
It's a lot to like Maria explained it, like had to write paragraphs explaining it to you, and it was like it's so deep.
There's two things Maria keeps up with: the "Don't Worry, Darling" drama and the royal family.
She's obsessed with the royal family.
Her two main concerns.
"Don't Worry, Darling" is Olivia Wilde's second film. Her directorial debut in 2019 was Booksmart. I'm sure most people saw that. That was a fun movie with Caitlin Dever and Beanie Feldstein.
Yeah.
it was like the female, what people comparing it to? What's that, like Seth Rogen?
Oh, McLovin.
Yeah, the McLovin movie. People are like saying it's the female version of that. I liked it. It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
I didn't, I'm a big Beanie Feldstein, Caitlin Dever fan. I love those.
Oh, you're
two.
a Beanie head?
Yeah, I like Beanie. Although
you're a beanbag girl?
I'm a beanbag. Although she just got fired from Funny Girl.
And replaced with Leah Michele.
Leah Michele got COVID.
Yeah.
So she's not doing the show. It's a whole...
And allegedly Leah Michele can't read.
Allegedly, she can't read. And what's crazy is when that came out, she didn't dispute it. She wasn't like...
She was like, I always know my lines.
She's like, I know my lines. Don't worry. And everyone's like, you didn't say you can't not read. Yeah. So that was very funny. Yeah. I love drama. Internet drama like that is funny. That's
honestly, like stuff. When the internet is so stupid, it makes me so happy. The world is such a dark place. Yeah.
Like the Hilaria Baldwin drama. Like that's a fun drama.
When everyone can band together over something so stupid, I love it.
Yes. So, Don't Worry, Darling. It's a psychological thriller, and it looks like a cross between like Pleasantville, Stepford Wives, and Mad Men. Have you seen the trailer for it? Or, like,
I think it looks good. I thought it looked cool.
It does look good.
Yeah.
And it comes out September 23rd, so next week.
Day before your due date.
I know. So the film was announced in 2019. And like a ton of studios were like bidding over it. They're like, this is going to be really good. We love Olivia Wilde. But if you're not familiar with Olivia Wilde, she's an actress. First, she was an actress. She was in the OC.
Oh, yeah. She played a lesbian bartender.
Yeah. And she was on House. For like 3 or 4 seasons. She was like a main character on House. She was in a relationship with Jason Sudeikis, a.k.a. Ted Lasso, from 2011 to 2020.
Oh, that's a long time.
And they never got married. They got engaged, but they were never married, which I didn't know.
But then what papers did he serve her?
Well, custody.
Oh, they were custody, not divorce papers. Oh, snap. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they have a couple kids. So anyway, this movie, in 2020, they announced that Shia LaBeouf was going to be in it. Chris Pine, Florence Pugh, and Olivia Wilde herself was going to be a supporting cast member. But then in the fall of 2020, it was announced that Shia was leaving the movie because of a scheduling conflict.
Suspect.
Which, like, was believable because, like, that stuff happens a lot.
Yeah.
And then it was announced that Harry Styles would be stepping in to replace Shia, which is, like, kind of shocking.
Yeah, wait, is this his first film?
I think so.
Is this like introducing Harry Styles?
You know what? That's a very good question. Harry
Let's look
Styles.
At IMDb, Harry Styles.
It might. Oh no, he was in Dunkirk.
He was?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was in. I saw Dunkirk. It wasn't a huge part, but I think Dunkirk was his first acting. Then he's in this movie called My Policeman that came out. That's like at festivals right now. It says
he was in the Eternals movie, which I saw. I don't remember him.
Oh, he probably had like a cameo in that.
Yeah, maybe it was like after the credits or something.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is like his first big role.
Wow.
I mean, good for him. I like Harry Styles. I got no problem with him.
I love him. I think he's handsome and charismatic. I think he's cool. I mean, I think I don't know anything about that band he was in.
One Direction.
But I think as One Direction, I think as an individual, he seems cool.
Seems cool. So Harry stepped in. But in an interview, Olivia Wilde said that she had always wanted Harry to be the lead, but his touring schedule kept getting in the way. But like somehow it worked out. So she claims that she's like, no, I always wanted Harry in the role. Which is like, okay, sure. But then here's where the drama starts. So,
buckle your seatbelts.
Buckle your seatbelts. December 2020. Deep into the pandemic.
Oof.
Post That's when everyone got there. Oh no, it was before the vaccines.
Everyone. So you're really at home. You're really hunkered down.
Stuck in our homes.
Yeah, you're really hunkered down.
Olivia claims Shia did not leave the project because of scheduling issues. She said she fired him.
Huh.
And this news came out around the same time that FKA Twigs, a musician, filed a civil suit against Shia claiming emotional and sexual abuse.
Yes.
So Olivia says Shia was fired because he was difficult and combative on set, wasn't getting along with the other actors, especially Florence. And so everyone was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because FKA Twigs says he's like a nightmare.
And I mean, I think at this time, a whole bunch of stuff about him and his previous addiction and antics were kind of coming out.
Yeah, a lot of problematic stuff about him was coming out.
Yeah.
So Olivia's like, well, yeah, that's why I fired him.
Interesting.
But Shia denies this. And later on, he proves it. But we'll get to that. So then we get to the beginning of 2021. And then we see that photo of Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles holding hands.
Ha-cha-cha, broke the internet.
Everyone's like, huh? What is happening? New power couple alert.
Yeah.
The internet goes crazy. Because everyone's like, oh, she has 2 kids with Jason Sudeikis. Like, what the hell's going on?
What's going on?
Because nobody knew that they broke up. That they didn't have like a public breakup or anything.
Yeah.
And so then all these theories come out that she cheated on Jason with Harry while filming the movie. Because, like, that makes sense. The timing works out.
Also, like, were they having an affair beforehand? Because where all of a sudden are you like, I want to hire Harry Styles for my movie? Or, I mean, maybe she was like a fan. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I think in like after she fired Shia, that's when she's like, well, no, I always wanted Harry. But that's when the filming had already started. So she had already...
Oh, so she made that claim after it already started.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
interesting.
It's possible that she met Harry and was like, oh, yeah, no, I wanted him the whole time. And then, like, they were hooking up. Who knows? So there were, like, theories that she was cheating on Jason. But apparently their relationship ended before the movie started. But, like, who knows? They never publicly said anything.
It's like a Angelina, Brad Pitt, whatever her face is, boring girl situation.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
Aniston, yes.
I called her boring girl.
Boring
I'm going to get
girl.
a 1-star review for that. Smart water, boring person.
Whatever. She's So then February 2021, which is still last year, which seems, I don't know.
Insane.
Seems crazy. So the filming ends. And the rest of 2021 is like pretty drama free. They're just like post-production on the film. Then Olivia does an interview for Vogue in December 2021. She talks about like the importance of sex in the film. And she's like highlighting female pleasure. Like she's like, we don't talk enough about female pleasure in movies. Like I'm making it a point to like make that a highlight.
Okay.
And what's weird is that the author of this piece was shown a few clips of the movie, one of which Harry Styles is going down on Florence.
Yeah, they that was in the trailer. I think they had to like take it out or something.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I read something recently. They're like they had to like re-edit the trailer or something.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that, like a clip of that.
Yeah.
So Olivia says that she intends for her audience to realize how rarely they see female hunger, and specifically this type of female pleasure. So everyone's like, okay, sure.
Boxes being eaten? She's just...
Yeah.
We don't see enough of girls being gone down on?
I guess that's what she's trying to say. Everyone was kind of like confused by that. They're like, okay, whatever, Olivia.
Well, that's like a cool cause to have, I guess.
Sure. Okay, if that's your cause.
I kind of know that movies where, well, I feel like that's going to be a problematic search.
What was that?
Movies where women are gone down.
There was that French movie that came out,
Raw. Oh.
Blue something. It was about like female that really, I don't know. I mean, I guess you don't really see that. Yeah, it's I guess it's more
maybe
like,
I didn't notice
I don't know. It is a lot of women giving dudes blowjobs. I feel like that.
Like, is it? Like, I just don't even
know.
really like sex scenes in movies in general. Like, I don't like
either.
gratuitous sex. So maybe I don't. I mean, maybe I'm a prude, but I don't like sex scenes in movies.
I don't either. Like, I don't need that in.
Yeah,
in my
not to be
movies.
a square, but I'm like, I don't
not to
need
be
to see
lame.
Yeah, I don't need to
like,
see
I don't
people
care.
having sex. Oh, you know what movie has a lot of oral sex on women? It's this movie with I think it's Diane Keaton and Richard Gere is in it, and she has an affair.
Oh.
It's a really good movie. Hold on. Diane Keaton.
and-
Oh, no, it's not Diane Keaton. It is not Diane Keaton. Hold on.
I was like, good for Diane.
Richard Gere
Pretty
affair
woman.
movie. Unfaithful. Diane Lane, excuse me. Diane Lane, Unfaithful. She gets her box mowed down by Olivia.
Gets her box mowed down. Oh, yeah.
So I think there's
Diane Lane.
some movies where they do that.
Diane Lane's pretty hot still.
She is really hot.
Yeah, so
right.
Unfaithful. Yeah, okay. Sure. If that's your cause, okay.
Erotic
So then-
thrillers. Okay, sorry, keep going.
What are some movies with down?
I feel like erotic thrillers, like a lot of times focus on the woman, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I guess I just don't notice.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I trust Olivia if she thinks that there's not
Sure.
enough oral sex for women.
She knows movies, I guess.
Yeah, I don't
She
know.
watches movies.
Yeah.
So then this year, April 2022, Olivia attends CinemaCon in Las Vegas
Wow.
to promote the movie and show the trailer. It's kind of like a Comic-Con in Vegas.
Right.
But then something crazy happens.
Dun dun dun.
I'm going to play the audio. So she's on stage talking about the movie and like yada, yada, yada. And then something crazy happens.
Real tangible things like a beautiful house and perfect weather and gorgeous cars.
Someone hands her
This is for me?
a manila envelope.
This is very mysterious.
She opens it.
I'm going to open it now because it feels like it's timely. Is this a script?
She thinks it's
no.
a script.
Oh no.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
And that's it.
No. Oh no.
So it turns out it was custody papers being served, allegedly custody papers being served by her ex, Jason.
Jason.
And then it turns out Jason had no idea that's where she was going to be served.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you don't choose where where they serve the person.
They just serve them.
Yeah, like that's like on the lawyer's side.
But I was reading like about some theories. Some people think that she did it herself, that she was already served the papers and then had someone do it to
Are
get
you
like
serious?
publicity around the movie. And I'm like,
Is her
that's-
energy that dark?
Well, I don't know. Because her reaction is weird. If you're presenting your movie, someone hands you a manila envelope, you assume it's a script because like that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, yeah.
And you would just be like, okay, wouldn't you put it to the side, be like, I'll read this later? Because you assume, what else could it be? You assume it's a script.
Yeah.
But she's like, okay, I'm going to open this. Like, oh, okay. It just, I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of
It's
weird.
very weird. Well, her birthday is one day after mine.
Oh, that explains a lot.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I was handed an envelope, would I open it?
I
Or I
think
would
I'd
just be like, thank you, and open it later.
I don't know. Well,
I don't know.
It depends who handed it to me. Because if it was just a rando from the audience and I had no idea who it was, I'd be like, could it be Anthrax? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But then if it was from someone I maybe like trusted or something, I would maybe open it. Because what if it was something
Yeah.
pertaining to what I was doing in that moment or something? You know, like.
Right.
But then if I opened it and it was custody papers, I would probably be like, wow. You know, I wouldn't
Yeah, I
tell
don't
everyone, but
know.
I don't know if I would have the composure to just be like, oh, okay.
yeah, that would like fuck up I'd be like, that would like fuck up my train of thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that happened. So the internet was like, that's crazy. And then,
Well, she was married before.
before Jason?
Yeah, I just looked up Olivia Wilde's
she was
dating
married
history.
when she was really young, I think, or like early 20s.
Tao Ruspoli.
Tao
From
Spoli.
2003 to 2011. He was a filmmaker.
Oh. And then she was with Jason 2011.
Wow. Apparently she dated Ryan Gosling.
Damn.
She dated Justin Timberlake.
Wow. Okay. All the hits.
All the hits, yeah.
So then August 2022, last month,
Interesting.
Florence does an interview where she talks about the scene where Harry goes down on her.
Yes.
And she says, when it's reduced to your sex scenes or to watch the most famous man in the world go down on someone, it's not why we do it. It's not why I'm in this industry. Obviously, the nature of hiring the most famous pop star in the world, you're going to have conversations like that. That's just not what I'm going to be discussing because this movie is bigger and better than that. And the people who made it are bigger and better than that. So that was like kind of a dig at
interesting.
Olivia, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
Which is
interesting.
like contradictory to what Olivia said in her interview about like female pleasure being important. So that everyone was like, oh, that's interesting.
It seems like she maybe thought it was like exploitative.
Yeah. So then people started noticing that Florence has not posted about the movie, has not commented on it. She wasn't even liking Olivia's Instagram posts about the movie, never commented on it, which is like unusual when you're the star of a huge movie.
Yeah, you get like excited and
You want to post about it, but she has not posted about it, has rarely spoken about it.
oh, that's so
So everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? And then August 26th, Shia drops a bomb. He says he was not fired from the movie. He quit because of a lack of rehearsal time. And he has proof in the form of texts and emails and a video.
Oh, show the receipts, honey.
A video that Olivia sent him.
Oh no.
This is okay. We'll play this.
She should have known better if there was like evidence like
What are you doing? Why are you sending a literal video of yourself talking shit about?
yeah.
It's just okay.
Shia. I just went riding a horse, very sweaty, but I wanted to reach out because I feel like I'm not ready to give up on this yet, and I too am heartbroken, and I want to figure this out. And you know, I think this might be a bit of a wake-up call for Miss Flo, and I want to know if you're open to giving this a shot with me, with us. If she really commits, if she really puts her mind and heart into it at this point. And if you guys can make peace, and I respect your point of view, I respect hers, but if you guys can do it, what do you think? Is there hope? Is there hope? You let me know. Okay, bye.
So this clearly is like she's asking Shia to come back to the movie.
Yeah, 100%.
And is blaming it on Florence, saying like there's a problem with Florence, like this is a wake-up call for Miss Flo. Like, what does that mean?
I mean,
a wake-up call?
Yeah, she's definitely being snarky towards Florence.
And it's crazy to me because Martin always says when he's asked for references, someone emails him, "Oh, do you recommend this actor?" He'll always write back, "Yeah, they're great. What's your number?"
Yeah.
And we'll call them. And then even if they're not great, like we'll talk shit about them over the phone. We'll never have any email records, anything.
You never leave a paper trail.
Never leave a paper trail. He always writes, "They're great. What's your phone number?" Like for everyone. And then he can be like, "No, don't hire them." They fucking suck. Crazy that she did that.
Yeah, and crazy that she did that, but then like straight up lied. Like that's what's so weird, knowing that there was actual evidence that was to the contrary. Like, why would she do that? That takes a lot of balls.
So weird. And Shia also put out screenshots of texts between him and Florence that show they were not on bad terms at all.
Oh my God, really?
They're sending texts to each other. Like they send songs to each other. In one text, Florence says to Shia, "Can we vent tomorrow, please?" Like,
oh my God, I hadn't
possibly
seen
meaning,
those.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure.
meaning they're like both having issues with the production.
Yeah, about Miss Olivia.
Yeah, Miss Olive.
Yeah.
And then so Shia releases an email that he sent to Olivia.
Oh my God.
He said, "I'm a little confused about the narrative that I was fired. However, you and I both know the reasons for my exit. I quit your film because your actors and I couldn't find time to rehearse. I have included, as a reminder, the screenshots of our text exchange on that day and my text to Toby. I know that you are beginning your press run for Don't Worry, Darling, and that the news of my firing is attractive clickbait, as I am still persona non grata and may remain as such for the rest of my life." So, like, she clearly wants him to do the movie, and that's not at all what she claimed happened.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like she is really trying to draw up press for this thing, and it's doing the exact opposite of what she wanted it to do. It's making her seem like a nut job.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, let's take a quick break for announcements. Webcrawlers has a Patreon to get access to video episodes a day early, shout outs, merch discounts, and more. Please go to patreon.com/webcrawlers. You can donate as little as $2 a month to become a patron. Also, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. I'm talking to you, the person who keeps making up different screen names to give us 1-star review about Richard Ramirez being hot. If you give us a 5-star review, we will shout you out on the podcast. Also, Erios has a hotline. Insert jingle here.
626-604-6262.
Continue to call us. We need some more voicemails. Although I don't think we're going to do voicemails during your maternity leave, but call us anyways. I don't think we're going to do mailbag episodes, but
Yeah.
we'll have plenty of episodes because I'm going to be recording like every day with you freaks.
People.
Yeah, so
You
there's
people.
going to be a ton of episodes. Don't you worry. Now, back to our program.
So then September, like a week ago, Olivia, Harry, Chris Pine, Gemma Chan, they're all at a press conference before the red carpet premiere in Venice of the movie. Florence is not there. And because Florence put out a statement that she was not going to do press for Don't Worry, Darling. She's like, "I'm not going to do it. I'll go to the premiere, but I'm not doing any press."
I mean, that's crazy.
That is crazy. That's very unusual. So Olivia's asked about this and like this rumored fallout. And Olivia says, "Florence is a force, and we're all so grateful that she's been able to make the premiere despite being in production on Dune." That's her excuse, is that she has to go shoot Dune.
Yeah.
But like
sure.
Chalamet's shooting Dune, and he was doing press.
Yeah, he was wearing that little red jumpsuit up and down all around town.
Yeah. So, but Florence is in Venice for the premiere.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make she's not at that press conference because she doesn't
No.
want to be.
Yeah. And Olivia also says, "I can't say enough about how honored I am to have her as our lead. She's amazing. As for all the endless tabloid gossip and all the noise out there, I mean, the internet feeds itself. I don't feel the need to contribute. I think it's sufficiently well nourished."
Shut up, loser.
Okay, Olivia. Shut up, Olivia.
Shut up, loser.
But then Florence is seen in a video 10 minutes after the press conference ends. Literally, this video's uploaded.
It's so funny.
She's just wearing her cute little outfit, holding a drink, just walking, wearing sunglasses. And everyone's like, "Wait, she's there.
Yeah,
She's there.
It's amazing.
She's just not doing press."
Yeah.
And then there's photos of her getting her makeup done on Instagram. Her makeup team are wearing shirts that say Miss Flo.
Miss Flo.
It's
so good.
fucking good.
Yeah. She seems like she has like a good personality.
She seems cool.
Yeah, she seems fun.
I mean, other than dating Zach Braff or what they broke up.
That's a done. Yeah,
she's cool again. Did you see Midsummer?
yeah, I love Midsummer. I think she's great.
Good. It's
Yeah, I
so
mean, I
good.
didn't love her in like Black Widow, but I did like her in
Right.
Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
her. I mean, I think it's hard for anyone to do a Russian accent and
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, but
Believable.
she's big fan. Big
Yeah, I
fan.
love her. I think she's great.
And then last week, the spitting video comes out. That everyone was like analyzing like frame by frame.
Down. Yeah.
It was the premiere, and in this before the premiere, it was Olivia sitting next to Chris Pine. Harry Styles comes over, takes a seat.
Yeah.
And it looks like he spits on Chris Pine.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
And then Chris Pine looks down like, what the fuck? And like,
and then like kind of like smiles and is like
it's, and everyone's
what?
like, he spit on him. And it looks, I found a video where they slowed it down and there was like a white piece of like something.
It really does look like he spits on him.
Yeah. And so everyone's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What is happening?
But now I'm like, was it unintentional? Like what?
That's kind of what I think. It was unintentional. I think he did spit on him, but I don't think he did it on purpose. Because there's a video of like a few minutes later of them talking.
Yeah, I think it was like an unintentional spit or like sneeze or like something happened.
And then Harry played a show in New York and was like, I just flew here something because I spit on Chris Pine. Like he made a joke about it.
Yeah. So I mean, I think jury probably says it wasn't intentional.
I would say not intentional. But for that day, everyone was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, that's all people could talk about for the entire day.
And then the reviews for the movie came out. Ooh, it's not good. I think it has like a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, that's bad.
But I don't know. Like, is that because of the drama? Is that kind of
I'm sure it doesn't help.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that is like, I don't know. But the reviews are not good. There's this one review that I read that says it has immaculate production and costume design. Beneath its polished, very stylish outer sheen, though, it's as hollow as the lives of its pampered but empty-headed protagonists.
Oh, damn. Ooh. That's not good.
Someone else says it takes the film a good 90 minutes to reveal where it's going, by which point viewers have either worked it out for themselves or lost interest, possibly both.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So then you were put in this Twitter circle.
Yeah.
Do you know that writer girl?
I don't think I do.
I feel like we've been following each other for a while, and like she always puts me in her circles. I'm like, I love when people put me in their circles.
Yeah, I think I probably just know her from Twitter.
They were like, there's a bunch of girls who were talking about like drama.
Yeah.
And that Jason Sudeikis is like not a good person.
Yeah, apparently a bad.
Which I've heard before from some people.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Inside scoops.
Someone told me, I will not name my sources.
I love the hot goss.
That there was a takedown piece about Jason Sudeikis about to come out, but Tim Cook from Apple, who produces Ted Lasso, stepped in to kill the piece.
Oh, shit.
And that when Ted Lasso ends the season, something might come out.
Oh, man, he's going to want that show to be on forever.
But this is the last season, I think.
Oh, it is?
I think they announced that it's the last season.
Oh, I don't watch it. Uh-oh.
So I've heard... And then in the Twitter circle, someone said he likes to show his dick at parties. Like, what is that? That could mean a lot of things.
That's a weird move.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go to parties, but like, is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't go to parties either. Is that a thing?
I went to a party for 5 minutes this weekend and I was like terrified and went home.
Yeah. What? How do you even go to a party? I don't understand.
I don't know. I said hi to Rachel from Hollywood Crime Scene and then I immediately left because I was like, I don't know what to do out in public.
I don't know what to do at a party. Would you talk to people? I don't know. I don't understand.
I didn't see anyone show their dick, so...
That must have been a good party then.
Yeah.
And some people think he may have cheated on Olivia. Like he's the one who cheated.
Interesting.
And then there's rumor that he's January Jones's baby daddy.
I thought that was Bobby Flay.
Yeah, because she's dated a lot of people, which I had no idea.
She's a hoe for show.
Hoe for show. But yeah, she has a baby, it's like a kid now, and has not said who the baby daddy is. She was dating Jason Sudeikis at the time she got pregnant.
Oh.
So that's So that kind of makes sense.
Well, yeah.
But she's dated a lot of dudes. She's dated a lot of dudes.
Yeah, there's an incredible picture of her coming home after a one-night stand. That's like one of my favorite pictures of all time. Have you seen that picture?
No.
Oh my God, it's so good. January
January
Jones, like
Jones.
one-night stand picture. She's like coming out of like a taxi in like the same dress from last night. Where is it?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you have to do like walk of shame. It's like January Jones walk of shame.
That's really fun. Oh, there's a picture of her from the night before at like an event.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then her hair's all fucked up and she's getting out of the cab without her shoes on in the same dress.
Remember like
Yeah, those are the days.
wearing heels, like going out, and then like in the morning you go home, you have to wear the same. It's just
So it's bone chilling.
we've all
Being
been
in
there.
your 20s is bone chilling.
Wearing heels in the morning.
Oh my God.
You're
How does it
hungover.
happen?
You didn't brush your teeth, you know.
Oh God, it just the taste in your mouth, and you wake up to someone and you're like, who are you? I remember one time I literally went home with someone and I couldn't remember their name the next morning. And so I saw a stack of mail and I read the name. I called him the name that was on the mail, but that was his roommate's name.
David.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, can you just drive me home? Like, I don't know. I don't remember anything.
Oh, and they have to drive you home.
Oh, so bad.
So
oh, God.
awkward.
Because, I mean, like, when I was in my 20s, this was before Uber. It was taxis.
Right. Yeah, there was no Uber.
Yeah, there was we had to rough it, guys.
It was rough in our 20s.
It was rough out there in our 20s.
Early 2000s. Oof.
Yeah, you had to call a taxi.
Ugh.
Or your friends. It was your friends who would pick you up. Yeah.
Yeah, be like, can you pick me up? Like, what's your address? Like, I don't know. What's your address? Yeah. What's your address? Just pick me up at the corner of like Santa
like
Monica
the gas
and
station.
Highland. I don't know.
Yeah, the closest gas station.
You'd be like, I gotta go, and then you just like, leave. You're like, where am I?
Oh God, fuck, man.
Noon.
Those are the days.
Those
I
are
never
the
want to go back
days.
to.
Thank Christ.
So, anyways, January Jones is the poster child for those days.
Yes. Another rumor I heard is that he got that show Detroiters canceled.
Oh.
Because he pulled out of being an executive producer to try to get on AP Bio to like be an actor, but he didn't get the role. So that's why
God, crazy.
Have you seen Detroiters? It's really funny. It's Tim
I've heard it's really
Robinson
funny.
and
Oh my
Sam
God.
Richardson.
That's crazy. No, I've never watched it.
It's really funny. I started watching it a few months ago, and I'm like, the show's great. It's really funny.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then a few people pointed out that Zach Braff, Florence's ex-boyfriend, he directed a few episodes of Ted Lasso.
Oh, interesting.
So perhaps Florence was like getting some like gossip on what was going on with Jason and Olivia, and like maybe that rubbed her the wrong way. Was like, oh, fuck this.
Oh my
Zach
God.
and
maybe.
Jason Sudeikis are friends. So that I thought was interesting. Interesting.
Okay, now we're getting on to something.
No. So that's like the Jason rumors. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to come out, if anything's going to come out.
All I know is I believe Florence. Whatever Florence says, I'll believe her.
Says, yeah.
She seems like a credible witness.
Yeah. Why does she need to lie? What is she? She seems great. So Shia, there's this interview with Hollywood heartthrob John Bernthal.
Boyfriend.
That was like a really good interview. It was like, it's 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched maybe like half of it, but it came out a week ago because that stuff that came out with him and FK Twigs was like really bad.
Yeah. And other women were coming out too. I think like Sia said that like she was coerced into an affair with him and all this like weird stuff.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not a good dude.
Yeah.
And if you've seen that movie Honey Boy,
Yeah.
where he plays his dad, you're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, he had a rough upbringing.
I get it.
Yeah, I think it comes from a lot of trauma.
A lot of trauma. And so this interview was like really interesting. He said, I hurt that woman, talking about FK Twigs. And in the process of doing that, I hurt many other people before that woman. I was pleasure seeking, selfish, self-centered, dishonest, inconsiderate. I was a fearful human being. I'm in the tribe of fuck-ups. I'm a very public sinner. What I think now my purpose is to not do, is the other examples we've had of how to navigate something like this, which is to go after the woman or try to win a court case or get back into a fucking movie or like get back on it all. Because he said when like the FK Twigs thing was happening, he was like reading about it and he wanted to be like, well, no, that's not exactly what happened. And I have the text messages to prove that.
Yeah.
But then he realized, he's like, no, that's not what this is about. He's like, I hurt her and it doesn't matter all the he said, she said stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, I just need to take responsibility for it.
Good for
And
him.
I'm like,
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah, that's a lot of growth.
At the very least, he's doing that.
Yeah.
So like,
And I think people
don't
should be
know.
allowed to change and grow.
yes,
Like that's what
for sure.
it shouldn't be this like eternal condemnation. Like it should be like if you make mistakes, you should be allowed to learn from them and then change. Like if you change, that's where we should afford, the ability to have second chances.
So like, I don't think he should be in movies for a while. Like no one should hire him for a while. It's not like, oh, he can apologize and like that's it. Like he just had a baby. He got married. So
because also I think that's enabling probably is like giving him his entire whole life back. Like I think that like allowing him some space and time to heal is important, and then allow others to heal who have been harmed by him.
Mm-hmm. But like I've always been a Shia fan.
Yeah, I think he's very talented for sure.
Talented.
As like most tortured people are.
Yeah. So I'm glad he's owning up to all the horrible shit he did.
Yeah, seriously.
So there's that. And then I guess the most recent update on it is Olivia was asked about if she cheated on Jason. And she said, our relationship was over long before I met Harry. Like any relationship that ends, it doesn't end overnight. Unfortunately, Jason and I had a very bumpy road. We officially dissolved the relationship towards the beginning of the pandemic.
Interesting.
So they say beginning of 2020. But that's when the movie was started to shoot.
Yeah.
I think. She said we were raising 2 kids during lockdown, so we co-parented. And once it became clear that cohabitating was no longer beneficial for the children, it became the responsible thing to not, because we could be better parents as friends who lived in different houses. So they claim they broke up beginning of the pandemic. Sure.
Okay.
And
I don't even think I've ever seen her children before.
Yeah. What? They're like, how old are they?
Oh, they're cute. I don't know how old they are now, but they look cute. They look like her.
The girl and the boy?
Yeah. They look like they're kids.
Yeah, they look like kids.
They look like kids.
Sure. Whatever.
They're kids' age. They like riding little bikes.
Yeah, they're riding bikes. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the gist of the Don't Worry Darling drama. I'm going to see the movie.
I was going to say, I'm going to see it. I want to see. I thought it looks good. I mean, I know the reviews aren't great, but I'm looking forward to it.
I for sure am going to watch it.
We'll see what happens. If you guys, so much drama. If you guys know any insider tips or know anything that's going on, if you know any hot goss, Melissa, where can people reach us?
You can email us at webcrawlerspod@gmail.com.
All right. Well, I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And we are the Web Crawler Don't Worry Darlings. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I don't know what just happened. Okay, bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.